learned the Hebrew alphabet from the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, and therefore I never learned the Hebrew alphabet song. But the Hebrew alphabet is Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, He, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet, Yod, Kaf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samech, Ayin, Pe, Zadi, Kov, Resh, Shin, Tov. I didn't learn the Hebrew alphabet song like most people do when they learn Hebrew. So I never learned the Hebrew alphabet song like most people do when they learn biblical Hebrew, because I didn't learn Hebrew from like a yeshiva or from Bible college originally. I didn't learn the Hebrew alphabet song like most people do when they learn biblical Hebrew. Instead, I learned the Hebrew alphabet through the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. When I was a teenager, so I never learned the Hebrew alphabet song. I learned Hebrew originally as a teenager through the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn required all of its new initiates, its neophytes, to learn the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet, as well as the 10 divine Sephiroth of the Kabbalah. This book by Dr. Israel Regardie, which was originally entitled My Rosicrucian Adventure, and then was later retitled What You Should Know About the Golden Dawn, states, and I'm reading here from its 1985 edition. So reading from page 32, it states, all members of the Golden Dawn were obliged, after receiving the neophyte initiation, to learn the Hebrew alphabet, and a great deal of trouble was taken to teach them to draw the letters accurately. They were also required to learn to write the names of the Sephiroth, archangels, and angels in that language. Now the same book on page 134 also states, the student must make himself familiar, first of all, with the Hebrew alphabet and learn how to write the names of the Sephiroth and deity names in that tongue. He will realize their value when he approaches the practical work of invocation. Much time should be spent studying and meditating upon the glyph of the Tree of Life and memorizing all the important attributions. Divine names, names of archangels, angels, and spheres and elements. The source for the original requirements mentioned in the other book by Dr. Israel Regardie weren't mentioned in this book by Dr. Israel Regardie, called The Golden Dawn. This is the 2002 edition because I no longer have my original edition. But anyways, what I'm talking about is in Book 1, the First Knowledge Lecture. It has the 4 elements of the ancients, the signs of the zodiac, the Hebrew alphabet, and the Sephiroth. And then again, it has the Hebrew alphabet as a chart, as well as other things, but that's another issue. This was my original Hebrew primer for both my basic Hebrew classes, which I took with Mr. Mitch Treisman and Dr. O. Herb Hurt in the Institute of Jewish Studies in 1998.